Hi. Today has been a good day, and that is because I had somewhat of a breakthrough in my exposure therapies. And I did something that I haven't done for such a long time that I can't actually remember when. Basically, I went shopping with a friend today, and it was only to one store, but I haven't been shopping with someone who isn't my other half or just go by myself for over 2 years. And the last time I went shopping with a friend, I mean, that's what I mean, I just cannot remember. Like, I think I probably went shopping with my parents when I visited them, like, before we moved here, but I'm like kind of weirded out by it because I can't believe it happened, and it was like such a spur of the moment thing. Like, we hadn't planned on doing it, we just planned to hang out that today. And I think sometimes I'm better like that. Like, I know I say I like to plan things and I like to have routine and things, but sometimes it's actually better to get me kind of to do something spontaneous, because then I haven't got that build up of anxiety that I get when I know I'm going to be doing something. So yeah, I don't get a chance to get scared about it and think what might happen if I go and do it. Not that I'm saying I like shocks, but this was like a pleasant surprise. So I don't know how to describe it. It's like, I know, like, to your average person, it's something that they probably do all the time, and it's something I certainly did growing up, you know, and didn't have a problem with it, you know. But once I started getting this, once my panic attack started and I got this dreadful anxiety and everything, my other half, my fiancé, became my number one safety behaviour. And what I mean by that is, when in CBT, like, you have safety behaviours that you might not even know you're doing. I'm not going to go into that too much because that could take a really long time. But basically, my biggest safety behaviour was to always have him with me when I went out. And also, still to this day, it carries on a little bit, is that I basically want to be with him all the time. I never feel safe. I know it sounds so horrible, but that's just true. That's just the way I feel. I never ever feel safe, no matter who I'm with or what I'm doing. I'm never like 100% calm, and I never feel safe. I don't know how else to explain that. There's always at least 10% of me that's on the lookout for that tiger that's going to bite my head, you know, still, you know, and most of the time it's more, you know, most of the time I feel worse than that. But on a really good day like today, I still don't feel safe, and I still have that portion of me that's going, shit, you know, constantly. And I'd love to get rid of that, but I'm going to try and make this a more positive video and not go off down those tangents too much. But yeah, so he was with me, I mean, so much. For a long time I didn't see anyone else at all, apart from my family when we were living in the UK. And basically it's just been over the past 6 months or so that, other than therapists and doctors and things like that, that I've really been able to, like, be a little bit more social. Or maybe I should say I've been able to push myself to do more social exposures. Because even whilst I was going through CBT for that whole year, those were the things that I just couldn't get myself to push myself to do. Like, I did a couple of times. I think I went to the cinema with my other half, and we went and met about 6 other people, but it was, I don't know how, I think it was just like a random day, and I wasn't well, and it was really, really difficult. I was very anxious. I almost left about 10 times. This must have been about a year ago, so I was really sick, and yeah. Other than that, it's been a really slow process, but over the past 6 months I have been lucky enough to meet some people that actually want to spend time with me, which again, I know that sounds like I'm putting myself down, but I genuinely don't understand why anybody would want to spend time with me. I really yeah, I don't want to go down that road either, but anyway, I've been lucky enough to find these, you know, just a few people that I can talk to and I can text and, you know, maybe meet up with, you know, just like a couple of times. And there's this one person in particular, and I don't want to like say too much because like in case they see it and then it will be like, you know, embarrassing for them. But they've helped me so much. It's ridiculous how much this person has helped me, just by being a friend to me and by giving me that opportunity to dip my feet back into the social part of life, you know, because I found someone who truly understood where I was coming from, what I was going through, and didn't judge me for it, and was just amazing even when I was feeling shit, you know. And those people are so hard to find, or at least I found that, but maybe it's because I'm living in a completely different country away from all my friends. So yeah, it's been a very positive impact that has had on my life, making this friendship. And yeah, so today we met up, and I thought what we did, we just said, okay, we'll just meet up, go to one or the other's house, maybe get coffee. And I haven't even done that. Like, I haven't actually deliberately been for coffee with someone other than my other half. I should stop saying that, and you can just assume that I do most stuff with him, and you know, yeah, I haven't even, like, on purpose, like, I've accidentally run into people in the coffee shop and then spoken to them for 10 minutes. But then that's what I mean about the spontaneity thing. Like, I can bump into someone in there. I don't know why I actually bumped then. I don't actually physically hit people with my head. I might bump into someone in there that, you know, I know a little bit, and I will have a chat with them. But that's just on the spur of the moment, so I'll just be chatting like I would to, you know, anyone when you bump into them. So it's not like a planned thing. So even just actually going for coffee today was actually really difficult because I hadn't done it. I hadn't, you know, on purpose, deliberately gone and met a friend for coffee. Again, probably about a year ago I tried to do it with a completely separate group of people, and it didn't go very well. I had a massive panic attack afterwards, and of course then I associated, you know, going for coffee with people with panic attack. That was like in a really strong part of my panic disorder, and I was in CBT at the time, so we had to deal with that, and that was a really, really bad time. So I have a lot of anxiety around going to a coffee shop with somebody. And I don't even think I told my friend this, because it was like, again, it was like a kind of thing that we just decided at the last minute, and we were like, okay, we'll meet at the coffee shop. So I was walking there and I was like, you know, getting really, really worked up, because I was thinking, oh my God, I'm going to have to sit down with the coffee and I'm going to have to talk and you know, really getting myself worked up. And it sounds so silly now because I feel so comfortable around her. Like, it's strange how comfortable I feel around her so quickly. She's just awesome, and that's all there is to it. So I went and I got my coffee, we got our coffees and we sat down, and I was like, You know, getting a bit kind of trying to concentrate on the conversation, but at the same time being aware of my mind wandering, you know, and trying to go to horrible places. And I was like, stop it, stop it. But we didn't stay too long. And then, you know, we started walking and I was like, okay. So I've actually done 2 things today. So that's actually the first time I've realised it just from talking now. I've realised that I have actually gone and sat in a coffee shop with a friend, which is another exposure that I just totally hadn't realised that I'd done until just now. So after the coffee, we just went back to my house for a little bit and we started talking about the dollar store they have here, which is Dollarama. I was going to show you the bag then, I was like, that's a bit pointless. Yeah, and she hadn't actually been to one before and I was like, oh, it's amazing, I love Dollarama. I'm pretty sure I've mentioned it before. I might not have posted that video, I don't know. But yeah, oh my goodness. I've never had a dollar store like this. Like back in the UK, I never even went to Poundland and Pound Stretch or whatever they're called. Like I never even went. I honestly thought they just sold like discount food. I didn't know that they sold the stuff. Like all the stuff. So I missed out there, but anyway, I have Dollarama now. And it's, again, really close to our building. So she was like, can we go? Can we just go now? And I was like, and I don't actually think that I let on that I was nervous about it. But I was kind of going, yeah, that's okay, because on an average day, I might find myself going there by myself. So my brain was kind of going, this isn't any different, like you went there the other day on your own, this is fine, like you like this person, you trust this person, this can't be a bad thing, you know. It was doing its little checklist, and because it was a spontaneous idea, I was just like, fuck it, yeah, let's just go. You know, so I was kind of swept along in the excitement, and yeah, I'm making this a really long story, and it doesn't have to be at all. I'm sorry, I'm just really happy. And I know I shouldn't apologise for being happy, but I talk a lot more when I'm happy. So yeah, and we went, and it was just really good. I think I felt okay. Like 90% of the time I was in there, I felt fine. Well, I mean, when I say fine, I felt as normal as I get. I felt as normal as I would if I was with my fiancé. And it was really fun. You know, it was actually fun. I actually had fun today. You know, this is like an alien concept to me, to actually go out and have fun and not just be concentrating on recovery and therapy and feeling like shit and reading fucking buckery workbooks, and going to appointments, and, you know, it was like I actually did something fun for a change. I did it with someone that wasn't my other half, and I was just like, it meant so much to me. And I know it's a small thing, like, I don't know why I keep doing that. I keep, you know, what's the word, minimising things? I don't know if that's the right word. I keep making things sound smaller than they are, because to people like me and to people like us, if you're watching and you suffer, you'll know that isn't a small thing. That's a big thing. That's a really big thing. Clearly, because I haven't done it for 2 years, it's a big thing. So yeah, I'm on a bit of a high from it, I think. And we actually stayed there for 2 hours. Because when we went in, it was daylight, and when we came out, it was dark, and we had no idea that it had been that long. And that's another kind of sign of a good time, isn't it? Because time flies when you're having fun. So, yeah, and it was just really, really awesome, and I felt great afterwards. And yeah, I could kind of leave it there, really, couldn't I? So I bought some jars, and I bought a Santa hat for our Christmas tree, because I saw a video on YouTube, and in the background, this woman who I love her videos, it's Colleen Ballinger, you know, who does the comedian that does Miranda Sings, and she had a Christmas tree in the background of her video, and it had a Santa hat on, and I thought this was hilarious because I'd never seen it before, and I was like, I'm just stealing that idea. I don't know if this is a common thing, this might be like really common to everyone else, but I've never seen that. I've only seen stars and angels and then, you know, silly things like, but Santa hat was just like, that's going to amuse me a lot. So I bought a Santa hat for $1 too. So I did well on the budget too. And then later on I went and did groceries by myself because the other half was so tired. He just passed out as soon as he got home. And I was like, I need like 2 things. Well, I went out earlier with my friend. I'm just going to go shopping on my own too. And, you know, I get on a kind of roll like that. So really good day. And I increased my medication again. Only, well, this is the 3rd day. So that's actually another really big deal, because normally when I'm increasing medication, I am at my worst because I stress out so bad. I have such anxiety around medication. Medication increases for very good reasons that I'm pretty sure I've mentioned before, but I've had terrible experiences with medication. Yeah. So for me to actually go out at all on the 3rd day of an increase is pretty major in my world. And again, I'm just realising now that that's what I've done. Like, I'm just doing things and I'm going, I know it's way too soon to say, oh, this medication is helping me, but I don't know if it's anything to do with that, or maybe I'm just having a little spell where I'm doing a bit better, or I don't know. It doesn't need to be explained, does it? Just because I had a great day, I don't need to try and find a reason why I had a great day. I should just say, I had a good day today and I feel great. And yeah, I don't feel perfect, but it was a good day. See, I have to go and put that in. I don't feel perfect. Anyway, I have therapy tomorrow and I'm really not looking forward to it because last week's session was appalling. And I kind of want to stop because, yeah, it wasn't good. And my therapist, I'm still not sure about her. Like, I thought I was, but then last week's session went so badly, I was just like, man, you did not get me at all. Thank you for watching. As always, I appreciate every view and comment and like and everything I receive. Yeah, I'm just really happy that I did start posting videos and it's been met with positive feedback, and yeah, I'm really enjoying it, and I just wish that I could have more time to edit and upload them because it is taking so long to get them uploaded. So thanks for your support and I hope to see you again soon. Bye.